Around 1 year ago, Oburu Odinga revealed for the first time that Raila Odinga was likely to contest again for the presidency in 2022.
Kwa maoni yangu naona Raila bado anatosha tu. Yeye yako na nguvu nyingi. Unajua Raila bado anasema Raila ni mzee. Ni mzee namna gani na Uhuru bado hajazeeka? Kwa hivyo mambo bado na msikufe moyo.
And again over the weekend, Oburu Odinga made another revelation. According to Oburu Odinga, Raila Odinga is going to contest for the presidency of this country. And Raila Odinga is going to be declared the president of the Republic of Kenya. Because for the first time, they are going to have the support of the system. And that they've always been winning the elections before, but they've never been declared because Raila Odinga always lacked the system. And that statement by Oburu Odinga was received differently by different people. Now, this is how Moses Kuria responded to that statement by Oburu Odinga, which I'm going to play very shortly. According to Moses Kuria, this is what he's saying. Now, this is what Moses Kuria is saying. What is handshake? What is BBI? No one has explained it in a more honest, simple, clear, and concise terms than Honorable Oburu Odinga and Honorable Sam Atandi. Do not say you are not told. So basically, Moses Kuria was trying to incite the people from central Kenya based on the statement which Oburu Odinga uttered. And again, within ODM circles, the reactions were actually different. There were two thoughts, that either Oburu Odinga was carried away by the crowd, or Oburu Odinga wanted to pass a message to Kenyans. And there's also the group within ODM circles which believed that Oburu Odinga was actually reckless and that he cannot keep secret, because they felt that the statement which Oburu Odinga was uttering were actually very sensitive. And again, there's a group within the same ODM which believed that Oburu Odinga is actually honest. He was stating facts the way they are. So today I want us to look at that Oburu Odinga statement, the message we can pick from his statement. And I want you to listen very keenly, because I want to play that clip by Oburu Odinga. So I want you to listen to it very keenly before we proceed. And again, if you're watching this video for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button, so that next time we produce a video like this one, YouTube will automatically notify you. Now listen to Oburu Odinga.
And this is the stage we are now making strategies for winning the election. We have won elections 3 times. But every time we win the elections, we are robbed of that victory. That victory is known to the whole country, but we never go to State House. Why have we not gone to State House when we have actually won the elections through votes? This is because there is something which we were missing. And that's something which we were missing is called system. Some people are saying system is not important, but system is very important. And now we are with Uhuru Kenyatta, who is holding the system. So if the system plus our votes, which are always more than the others, what else? What else do we need? So let us work conscientiously. Let us support the BBI, which is to bring peace and also to ensure that there is unity in the country, so that when you compete and you are defeated, or you win fairly and you greet the person whom you have defeated, and there is no animosity. People continue to build the country until the end of the election.
We are looking for power, and in 2022 we are going to power. And the route we are going to use to power is through President Uhuru Kenyatta. That is the route we are going to use to power. There should be no doubt about that. And that is the reason why you've seen that members of NASA, members of the ODM family are fully committed to the handshake. We are committed to the handshake from morning to evening because we want to go to power in 2022. Let there be no doubt, because I know some people have been writing, some people have been saying that, maybe we are not going to run for president. I want to announce and to assure everybody, and Dr. Oburu will speak about it, that we are going to power in 2022, and the route is through President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Now, that's Oburu Odinga. Oburu Odinga is not just an ordinary Kenyan. Oburu Odinga is the elder brother to Raila Amolo Odinga. So when Oburu Odinga speaks, Kenyans must interrogate the content and the meaning of what Oburu Odinga is saying. For example, when Raila Odinga went outside the country for treatment, and Kenyans were really confused on whether Raila was in China, whether he was in Dubai, whether he was taken there as a matter of emergency, or whether it was a major operation, it took Oburu Odinga to speak on behalf of the family about the status of Raila Amolo Odinga. And within the family of the Odingas, Oburu Odinga is actually the family spokesperson. Raila Odinga is the political spokesperson. So when Oburu Odinga uttered these words, and not anywhere else, in Alego Usonga, in an event which was organized by one of my close friends, Honorable Samatandi, in his constituency, it has to be something. But what can we pick? What message can we pick from Oburu Odinga's statement in Alego Usonga? In my view, I can pick the following. Number one is that Raila Odinga will surely be on the ballot in 2022. And now I can add the dots why NASA is actually disintegrating. Because with the presence of NASA, with the continued existence of NASA, Raila Odinga was going to be bound to support another candidate in NASA. So the mere fact that NASA has officially disintegrated, Kalonzo has opted to sign another MOU, Moses Wetangula decided to leave, the only guy remaining is now Musalia Mudavadi, which means NASA is dead. So Kenyans must now be prepared for a possibility of Raila Odinga being on the ballot. I don't see how Raila Odinga is not going to be on the ballot in 2022, especially after this statement by Oburu Odinga. Number two, the second message I'm picking from Oburu Odinga's statement is that Raila Odinga is now banking on the support of the system and the support of President Uhuru Kenyatta. But the question I keep on asking myself, what will happen in case the system of Uhuru Kenyatta decides to support someone else? Are we saying that Raila Odinga can only win the presidency? No, with the system. And is what stops ODM party or Raila Amolo Odinga, for that matter, to pursue electoral reforms so that they can be assured of free and fair elections, so that if Raila Odinga will contest for the presidency and the system is not with him and he wins the presidency, then he's going to be declared the president of the Republic of Kenya. What stops ODM party and Raila Amolo Odinga from pursuing that? Because over-relying on President Uhuru Kenyatta and over-relying on the system, in my view, is not a good strategy. But now I can understand why Raila Amolo Odinga had to actually give in to the demands by President Uhuru Kenyatta and Irungu Kangata over the revenue allocation formula. It seems from all indications that Raila Odinga is very keen on the support of the system. So whether it's going to work for him or not is something which I can't tell as at now. But if you were to ask me, I would have preferred a situation where Raila Odinga would use the goodwill he has with the Uhuru Kenyatta to push for electoral reforms so that we have a new IBC in place. We have a new voters register. We have a foolproof electoral system, management system, whereby if you cast your vote today, then that vote is going to count. Because it's very shameful that Raila Odinga has always contested for the presidency and he has won the presidency But the victory is always robbed. And now we have a chance of fixing that. But Raila Odinga is not pursuing that. So in my view, that statement by Oburu Odinga has exposed over-reliance on this same system, over-reliance on Uhuru Kenyatta. What if tomorrow Uhuru Kenyatta will decide he's supporting Raila Odinga and then the system decides otherwise? The way it happened to Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi had hoped on Moi Kibaki's support. And Moi Kibaki had also hoped to support Musalia Mudavadi. But at the end of the day, the system said something. Just like Muchuki, by the way, John Muchuki, the late, just started talking about Uhuru. And people were dismissing him. He started talking of Uhuru's presidency. He started talking of having the numbers. What will happen if Uhuru, in his own mind also, has someone else in mind? Number 3, I also read from Oburu's tone a kind of desperation. Is Oburu so desperate for Raila Odinga becoming the president to an extent that he must announce to the whole world that the system will deliver that presidency? And is that the route Raila Odinga is actually taking? Because Oburu Odinga doesn't just talk for anybody. So in my view, I read kind of desperations. And the other message I got from the statement by Oburu Odinga, which I listened to very keenly, is that there's a chance that Oburu Odinga just wanted to test the waters. He wanted to see how deep the water is. So that by talking about the system, he wanted to see how Kenyans are going to react, how the political class are going to react, specifically how Team Tangatanga were going to react. And already we saw Moses Kuria responding. And I also saw someone also responding to that particular statement by Oburu Odinga. And lastly, politics is also local. And something tells me maybe Oburu Odinga just wanted to please the voters down there because probably he didn't have any other thing to tell them. Remember, Oburu Odinga wants to run for the Senate in Siaya. And that's why he was with Atandi in Alego. So probably he wanted just to please those people that ODM is still strong. We are going to run for the presidency. This handshake is good for us, so we must support it because by supporting it, at the end of the day, we are going to have the presidency delivered to us by what we've been lacking, the system. And those are the messages which I've picked out from that Oburu Odinga statement. I don't know what you think. Probably you picked something else out of it. But my advice to ODM party and my advice to Raila Odinga is very simple. If you have the numbers, which I know you have, just pursue electoral reforms. Convince Uhuru Kenyatta that one of his legacy, which he can leave to this country, is by ensuring that the power of the vote is going to count. Thank you guys. And if you're watching this video for the first time, please, I want you to take just a second again and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, you get notified. And my next video, I've studied Moses Kuria. And something tells me that Moses Kuria is likely to dump Team Tangatanga after the passage of the revenue allocation formula at the Senate. Something is telling me that's Moses Kuria's game plan. It's an opportunity for him to decamp from that camp. So in my next video, I want to try and dissect why I strongly believe that Moses Kuria is going to dump William Ruto after the passage of the revenue allocation formula. Thank you guys. And again, you can always reach me on my WhatsApp number, which I always give on this platform, which is 0777 741323. Reach me on that number anytime. It's purely WhatsApp number. And to the subscribers, just the way we normally do, the only request I make is to help me create interactions. How do you do that? Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like the video, just give it a thumbs down. Because from there, I'm able to improve. If the thumbs down are many, I know this kind of content is not good. So just do that. And the other one, the best one, is just to drop the comments so that people can actually create a debate. But the best one, the best way to support this channel is by sharing this video. So just share this video to any network you are in, to all the networks you are in. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day.